Hey, what's up? Husman here, and this week's video I'm gonna give you another update of my upcoming game, and I'm also gonna tell you the name. First, I really want to say a massive thank you to all the kind reaction I've received on Cyberpunk, my new track out in Harmony Records. And yeah, it was a really fun track for me to make. I'm really glad and really happy to hear that you've enjoyed listening to it. But this week's video is all about my upcoming game, and I keep saying game and I really want to get the name out there. I've been going through some iterations, but the name of the game is Wrath of the Mad King. It's really natural for me, a follow-up to Rise of the Mad King. Well, Wrath is for me a pretty difficult word to telling, so I have to practice it a bit. But I think it's a really cool name, really sets the tone for the game and really sets the direction of the game. As you can probably already hear in the name, there will be some heavy fighting to be done. And talking about fighting, I've been spending a lot of time on working on shooting and basically shooting system in the game. Beforehand, I had mostly melee combat, exploration, some quests. It's played in the future. I really want to have some shooting action in there. Now, you might be thinking, oh yeah, just give the character a gun, he will shoot some bullets or some lasers. Well, it's unfortunately not that easy. It's quite a big challenge to make this work, and mainly because I already have some systems going on with my health, with the player health, with enemy health, and how this health may change during the game. So the player may pick up a better weapon, so there needs to be implied more damage to that weapon. And also, I have also melee combat, so there needs to be a distinction for the player. Oh, I'm picking up a weapon which is like a ranged weapon, so I have to shoot it, and I can shoot it from a certain range. Or I have like a melee weapon, like a knife, so I can only use it in close quarters. And it involves quite some scripting, and as you can already tell by me trying to explain this to you, I'm quite new to Unity. I think now 1.5 months in, and I can do a little bit of scripting, but this is way above my pay grade. So my buddy Alex is helping me with this section of the game to make sure that this system really works properly. And basically what I started off with, I looked for animations, which is not that difficult to do if you're working with a human character, because there's a really great website called Mixamo, and you can basically download a lot of animations for your character. Some shooting animations, some walking animations, because you can't have the player walk like this when you have like a two-handed rifle in the hand. So yeah, basically look out for them. Now the next thing, we actually run into quite some problems with the animation, because my player is like really a dumb fool, because he doesn't even know how to properly handle a weapon. The first time we did it, the weapon was pointing downwards, then the weapon was pointing upwards, then the weapon was shooting from the side. But slowly we're getting here, and this is where we got so far, and now it's mostly a thing of trying to improve on the animation, trying to make it more fun, make some changes so there can be a quick fire rate, a slower fire rate, different projectiles, and basically make it more fun as we go. The next thing that I've been doing is actually I've created almost the whole world of Wrath of the Mad King, like all the different areas. And I was thinking I wanted to do animations, I wanted to do combat first, but since my computer still can't handle all the frame rates, now in case you want to help me, you can always become a patron and support me. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've actually created a lot of different areas, a lot of diversity, because that's what I really want to see. And so you have to excuse the frame rate for now a bit, but I think in a few weeks, in a few months, I will be able to purchase the new computer, and then the frame rate for these videos should be running smoothly. Now you know me, I really want to show you a lot of things, but I feel with exploration I can't show you too much, because that would just take away from the joy of exploring for yourself. But trust me, it's really looking dope, and I'm gonna make some cool camera angles which won't be in the game, and I'll show them later on in these videos so you can get a feel for all the different kind of areas that will be in the game. Now the other thing that I've been started working on is creating armor, because I feel like it's really important that the player can, next to equipping weapons, equipping armor. And I just combine a lot of things, combine different colors. I just played around with the scale, added some metal chains towards it, added some lights on it, which would just like normal lights, but I just gave them a cool blue color. And this was one way for me to create this armor. I'm thinking about making multiple iterations of the armor and of the weapons, so you can get like a good weapon, a great weapon, an awesome weapon, a legendary weapon. Of course, they will have different names, but you get my drift. That's basically what I've been doing these past few weeks. In the coming weeks, I'm gonna focus on creating some boss battles, like enemies which have different states, so they can change whenever they, for instance, have like only 50% health. They're gonna do different damage attacks, because I really like to be surprised when playing a video game. And I'm also gonna work more on the questing, because now we got a lot of areas, but we basically need to have things to do and things to find in these areas. So that's basically what I'm gonna do. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm really looking forward to share more and more of Wrath of the Mad King. If you like what I do, hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next video. Take care, bye bye.